Well, so that was Raw. Very, lacked unpredictability. Nothing shocking. Nothing moved forward. I miss the old days. I told Russo that. Put him over again. I said, it's the weeks like this. I just appreciate you so much more for what I got to watch. And I don't care if it was off color or it offended the sensibilities of wrestling as a contest, which I know a lot of people had the issue with Russo. Give me something different. Give me the hand coming out of a 90-year-old Bukyat. Give me miscarriages, incest, anything. Give me something unpredictable that when I turn it on, I don't know what I'm in for.
Well, I
And
just
and if
think
I
what
laugh,
happened.
it's even it's icing on the cake.
I don't think that you can do that if you're publicly traded.
What, to be unpredictable?
No, you can't do that. The degree. Put it this way, man. Like we've already had this conversation 1,000 times. All in the Family would not be aired on today's television network.
It was an important icebreaker for race relations. It's
I
just because of the
understand that, but I'm
time.
just saying it's when you have, it's just the.
I think with Netflix, we're gonna see this. Paul
I hope.
or whoever has been hinting at the direction this is going to go. And
God, I hope so.
I do. I think I'm attracted to danger anyway, in anything, risk taking a little bit in comedy, movies, wrestling, whatever. I just think you have to push a little bit
Well,
to
I
tap
mean,
out. That's what
we decided that we're going to watch both the shows because
we
we
are
were going to purposely move from Wednesdays to Thursdays
for taping,
to do
not for
tapings
release. Yeah.
so we could cover, you know,
The
the
excitement that is AEW.
AEW. But on top of all that, though, is I feel that when Cody tells me that he's going to wrestle the winner of LA Knight versus AJ to defend his belt, um, shouldn't have that been kind of the stip going into Mania? Like, it just seems like that they had that match.
Right. Why not add that importance to that match? Because you were talking about that there wasn't enough
They
build up.
just
Did you see that posted?
well, they
How much build up there has been to the LA Knight match? Correcting this.
yeah, and they said it was a lot of people said it was the closest to an old school match. It wasn't. I'm just saying that there was more emphasis on LA Knight being the Slim Jim pitch guy
Mhm.
than there was to the significance of that match, which LA Knight went over clean, which is great. But now with the stip being AJ or LA Knight gets the first shot at Cody, then it's almost like, fuck, what, do you think LA Knight's gonna beat AJ twice?
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, that would have been intriguing.
But I definitely think I would love to see nobody's gonna beat Cody right now. It's you can't annoy Roman, who runs for 1,300 days, and have this build up with Cody and then have it, or can you? Does he lose out of the chute? I don't know.
No, no way. Can't. It's that whole scene, he hugged, practically made out with Triple H. This is they're going in
Yeah,
the
but
Cody
are
direction.
they
They're
that
committed.
good?
I would
Oh,
appreciate that on
I think it would be just
drop it at the first fucking pay-per-view. I would love
fuck
that.
it would be mind numbing.
Chris Kelly, Big Kev, for a while in 2002 and 2003, yourself, HBK, Hunter, X-Pac, Billy Gunn, and Kurt Hennig were all in WWE at the same time. An NWO versus DX storyline never happened. Why not? And what would it have looked like?
Well, it
Seems
wouldn't was Scott wasn't there, right?
no, it would have been you, Sean, Hunter, Billy, and Kurt.
So it would have been Kurt and I, and Kurt was never really in the NWO. like, wasn't I mean, it was here and there. He was with the Horsemen, and he turned on at the, War Games, he turned so we could fuck Flair, but you basically got all the DX besides China versus me.
But you could have flipped Pac because he wore the black and white, so he could have
It didn't happen because it didn't make sense to happen.
Right, very good. Preston Fabre,
I never gave it a thought because it just didn't.
you wouldn't have lined up the right way.
Right.
Preston